Well, this is a great salmon dish today. It actually has only 2 ingredients. It's salmon and fennel, a fabulous combination, something who really works. And let me show you how to do it. First, I have some sliced fennel right over here, and I will put a little bit of salt over. A little salt, and actually going to put some extra virgin olive oil over it. Here we go. And then I'm just going to toss it nicely, just that we're mixing it evenly, and the fennel is actually seasoned evenly also. And once I have that, I'm just going to transfer it on a pan which is actually lined with some parchment paper. So we're doing that. And once I have the fennel down, I'm just going to spread it out, and the whole idea is actually to roast the fennel in the oven. So let me spread it out. And I put it on a parchment paper, so it's much easier to toss later on, and it's also easier to clean actually that pan later on. Now we'll put the fennel in the oven. The oven is nice and hot now for the last 15 minutes, has been preheated at 425. And I put the fennel in right here for about 15 minutes, and halfway through I'm just going to take it out and toss it one more time, so a total of 15 minutes. And in the meantime, I will prepare the salmon right over here. So again, very simple, very easy. I'm just going to put some salt over the salmon and some fresh pepper, freshly ground pepper, and I'm going to drizzle that with some extra virgin olive oil. And then, of course, that's the time where actually we can use our fingers a little bit and rub it nicely. I'm going to turn it over, and we do the same thing on this side, a little salt and a little pepper. And again, I'm going to add a little bit more oil of it. Here we go. And I'm just going to nicely toss it. And once that salmon is really nice and tossed and seasoned, over here I have my fennel, which is already cooked, and I will just put the salmon right on top, and actually we'll roast the salmon on the fennel so that really that fennel flavors the salmon all the way through. So a great way on roasting the salmon. Over here, let's say if our fennel is ready, I will take it out, and then I will change the rack one level up to B level, and then put the salmon in and roast the salmon for about 20 minutes, as it is, as simple. So lots of flavors. And here we go for about 20 minutes in the oven until that salmon stays really nice and moist, almost translucent in the center. Okay, here we go. I think the salmon is ready. Let me check it very quickly. Here it is, how beautiful and nice, and has that great color, and you can feel it on the texture. There's just a slight little resistance. That means the salmon is perfectly cooked. So what I will do now is just I'm going to pick up the salmon. It's going to transfer on a little platter, and of course I want to use that fabulous fennel here that has lots of flavors as a bed of the salmon. And of course you're going to have serving the fennel and the salmon together. There we go. Get that juice in so we don't waste absolutely nothing, and no flavors is wasted. And I'm going to spread out that fennel nicely. Here we are. And now the salmon goes right on top. And here we have the fabulous salmon just roasted on fennel. Very easy. And did you realize I did the whole thing in less than 30 minutes? Fabulous dish.